Welcome back to part 3. Now it's time for the slickest British export to hit America since the BP oil spill. It's JLS! Congratulations, you've had your third #1. Yeah. We should celebrate. Look at this. Wow. This calls for Prosecco Mirage. Very nice. Do you want to have a drink?
I love it. Let's do it.
It's a bit early for that, isn't it?
Oh, no, love. The party's just started. There you go. Pass that along.
I'll pass it along.
Cheers,
wow.
Hey, what about poor old Cheryl having malaria?
No. Shezza.
Yeah. I know. Have you sent her a get well soon card or some Lucasade?
No, we should do, actually.
We should do. We're going to get round to it, Alan.
Oh, no. It's all going all right. Limp, lifeless, and her hair. Her hair's doing fine.
Where's your one?
Where's yours?
You
have one?
We're going to have a celebratory little...
Yeah, of course.
Have a little toast, Alan. Do you mind?
Yeah, look after me, Lovely.
That's a very big class, Alan.
Well, yeah, well, I'm celebrating lots. And you were at T4 on the beach, weren't you, last week?
Yeah.
Did you see Edward break his leg?
Jedward, yeah, Edward from Jedward.
Yeah. That's how it works, the replay, yeah. That's how they got their name, Jedward. Crazy, isn't it? How do they think it up?
You know what? I thought it was absolutely incredible, you know. They were there, they were performing, they were doing their thing. And he broke his leg on stage, and literally he went into the camera and he was like, still, Ghostbusters! On the floor.
Who are you going to call us? Like an ambulance? We've got a clip of it here. Watch. Wow. Oh, try not to laugh.
That's not even a joke. The show he's actually just gone, what are you doing?
You're spoiling the performance. I know. The thing is, that scream was the only thing in tune. So you've been out in LA.
Yeah.
And is it true you're trying to break America?
Well, it's not so much that, you know. Obviously, we had an opportunity for our label over in the US, and obviously they really loved Everybody in Love and wanted to release it, and obviously it did really well over here. So that was, you know, part of the reason why we went out there, you know, to promote that, should I say?
Yeah, you keep drinking, love.
No, but yeah, we were promoting that, and we were writing the second album as well, you know. So we're going to have, you know, some material to take over there, hopefully, in the future.
Now, was Simon Cowell helping you? Has he opened any doors for you? Do you mention his name and stuff? Yeah.
Oh, he's helped us tremendously. Obviously, he's done interviews for us and promoted us out there amazingly. So he's, you know, he's like a father figure, I suppose.
Oh.
The great thing he said, actually, when we met up with him, which was a really nice compliment from Simon, was, boys, you've got better. I'm like, nice. Thanks a lot. We weren't that good in the first place.
Yeah. He's a cheeky sod. Did you go to his house in LA?
No, we went to his like trailer. We went to American Idol studio.
No, but
that's what they call it. They call it a trailer.
They're thinking you're in some caravan.
No, when I say...
With a chemical toilet, like going up the motorway.
I'm telling you, this trailer caravan thing, whatever it was, is, well, it's one of the nicest places I've ever been in my life. Yeah, I'm talking, I'm being serious, it's not even a joke.
It's true.
It was nicer than most houses I've been in.
And you met one of your heroes, Stevie Wonder.
Yes, indeed.
Appreciate
that was the most funniest story. Okay, so this was on our way to America. We were in the Heathrow Lounge, and we were sitting down at breakfast. We were all discussing who's our best singers, and all the boys were adamant on a singer in particular. I think it was Brian McKnight or something. Yeah. And I was saying, no way, it's Stevie Wonder all the way. I'm telling you boys, it is Stevie. And literally 2 seconds after I said that, we walked out of breakfast. Aston walks by, and he's like, who's that? JB walks by, he's like, who's that? Marvin walks by, and then I walk by, and I'm like, Stevie! And it's like Stevie Wonder sitting right there.
That better be Stevie Wonder the way you said it. What did he say to you? Did you know who you were?
Basically, I said, Stevie, you know, maybe we should exchange numbers, you know, we can go to the studio, do some music later. He said, I'm going to give you my number, but if you give it out, I'm going to kick your ass.
Really? Stevie Wonder?
And all of us went, I said, you want to see me?
Yeah, can you imagine?
I was like, Stevie, did you just say that?
So you're going to try and get to work with him soon and everything?
Yeah, I'm just trying to find a moment to call him, because I'm like, you know, just call Stevie out of the blue.
Whenever. Well, there is a time. Hi, Steve. I'm going to come down and kick your ass, Alan Carr. So, you're performing your new single, The Club Is Alive, at the end of the show.
Yes.
Yeah. Now, whose idea was it to sample a show tune?
Mine.
It's all right me coming into a studio saying it, but not Aston. Because you know what it is, isn't it? That... The hills are alive.
That was quite good.
I know, I can sing like a woman amazingly. And I'm shit. So if you wanted me to impersonate a woman, my CDs would be flying off the shelf.
No, you know what? It was actually the producer, Steve, who came up with it, Steve Mack.
So is this the first single from your new album?
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
And what's the album going to be called?
I've come up with it right now, sorry. Boys, I have to break it to you.
Okay.
Well, it's really hard for us to find, you know, the name of our, first album. We asked all of you guys, we asked all of everyone at home, and we decided to call it JLS. So, after much debate and much thought, I thought...
Is this another Stevie Wonder story? So it's called The Second Album. No, I'm joking.
It's called JLS, featuring Alan Carr singing as a woman.
Oh my God!
There you go.
My heels are alive! Yeah! Woo! Pow, pow, pow! That's some good shit. Look at you crying. He's crying because his career is over. He's singing. Oh. Marvin, I've got to ask, how's you and Rochelle getting on from the Saturdays? Marvin and Rochelle, up a tree, K-I-S-S-I-N-G.
He's a rapper as well.
Look, there you are. Look how... what a lovely couple. How long have you been going out?
6 months.
Oh.
No.
Is she the one? Is she the one?
Yeah, I wouldn't be with her if she wasn't the one.
No.
What?
No, you know what? I don't believe in being with someone unless you feel like, they could be that person.
Yeah, of course.
So
I'm taking this advice right now. Keep
so
talking.
I'm writing it down.
Because, obviously, we've all been single, we've all had a bit of fun.
Oh, yeah.
But,
You're being kicked out of his flat, aren't you?
What?
Marvin's getting Rochelle in and kicking you out, isn't he? Is that true? Is that true?
No, it's not true. We lived together for like 18 months, and obviously now we can afford to buy somewhere, so we're all buying a place.
Kicking you out?
No, he's kicking me out. I'm moving out before him.
Yeah, true.
So, he's getting rid of me.
Oh, so you're living on your own, Aston, everything?
Yeah.
Soon.
Braving it. You've got to be careful. You can't do those backflips on your own. Say you have a fall or something. You're going to get one of those red buses that old people have. You will.